God is saying to you today, trust that the future can still be beautiful, even if it looks different than what you were expecting. Trust that even here, more is unfolding beyond what you have been able to see. Even when things have changed, you may not be able to be everything to everyone, but you can still be everything you were meant to be by choosing to be present and ready to grow at every place on the journey. You do not miss out on what is meant for you when someone says no to you. You have not missed out on being able to know love and peace just because all that fell apart this year. You are still here, and this matters more than you know. You are going to have more opportunities to live, to learn, to grow. Type 4545 to claim it. Years from now, you won't remember every conversation, every thought, or everything you accomplished. But I hope you remember the times you bravely chose to love. I hope you remember that when times were hard, you found courage to not give up. I hope you don't just remember the people who left, but the ones who stuck around. I hope you remember that even after the longest nights, morning light found you somehow. I hope you always remember that all along, through everything that was changing, you were changing too. So if you have to say goodbye to something or someone, I hope you can trust that in time, you will be fine. Not perfect, but fine. And years down the line, life will be different, but still beautiful. You will still be whole. Even if you're living somewhere different, working something different, in community or in a relationship you never could have even imagined could be possible. Like this video, if you have a belief in God, God is saying to you tonight, if you have lost someone that was once a beautiful part of your life, remind yourself that energy cannot be created or destroyed. It can only be transformed. That is a scientific law. Everything in this world exists within a cycle. Our bodies, the nature around us, the stars, the whole entire universe. Everything is constantly going through phases of life and death. And if we think of that law, we can appreciate those periods of evolution, those periods of death, and reframe them as periods of transformation. The energy that exists within that person, the love you shared, the hope you felt, it is never gone. It exists out in the world somewhere, waiting to be rediscovered. When you are mourning the loss of a human being, when the grief feels heavy, and you wish that they could be experiencing certain things by your side, that you could just share one more moment with them, that you could make just one more memory, remind yourself of that law. They may not be in your life in the way you remember them, but their energy and their love and their heart still exists in this world. They are all around you. They are always with you. Because the truth is, we never really lose the people we lose. They are knotted within sunsets and carried in the rain. They are the fragments of light that reach you on your hardest days. They are in the laughter of your best friend, in the music that makes your bones ache. No, we never really lose the human beings we lose. Their love, their beauty, that energy doesn't just disappear. It finds new ways to reach you. It finds new ways to connect. Type 8888 to affirm this to yourself. God is saying to you today, I hope you learn how to let go of everyone's opinion of your life. I hope you start to see, from a place that lives deep within you, that there is no universally correct way to live a life that is solely your own. Every human being has different goals, has different concepts of what happiness looks like, has a different vision of what it truly means to be alive. And because of that, people will judge you. The world will try to change you, but you must continue to move in your own direction. You must continue to go at your own pace, because if you allow for that to alter your path, you're going to end up living someone else's life. I hope you learn how to make your life your own. I hope you learn how to make your time here something you are proud of. Type, I am ready to shine to affirm. I hope you learn how to let go of the comparison you hold so closely to your chest. I hope you strive to dismantle the distractions. I hope you strive to see beyond what is manicured and what is filtered in this life. You are a real human being who is living and breathing in this world, who is healing through and moving through seasons of beauty and seasons of change and seasons of evolution each and every single day. Your experience in this world will never be perfect, will never be faultless, but it will be real. It will be honest. I hope you learn how to embrace that. I hope you learn how to let go of your tendency to favor distance over depth. I hope you learn how to open to this world, how to let love pour into your life. We often protect ourselves from seeming too eager or too interested. We hold our feelings back because we don't want to seem overly emotional or tender. We silence our instincts, we bankrupt our souls, and at the end of the day, we feel alone. I hope you learn how to let go of your fear. I hope you learn how to remind yourself that there is nothing wrong with vulnerability, with being human, with unhinging your ribcage and sharing your heart with this world. There is beauty to be for being the person who cares. So care. Type 7777 if you trust God. Universe message for you today. Sometimes we need to be reminded that we are deserving of everything we desire from life, that nothing in our past makes us unworthy of our future, that there is beauty in working towards healing and growing and becoming the kind of person who adds light and hope into this world in even the smallest of ways. I see how hard you are trying, And I want you to know that I am proud of you for that. You deserve to believe in a future you have yet to feel. You deserve to believe that there is beauty waiting out there for you, that the things that are meant to find you and stay are going to come into your life, that you are going to realize your dreams, that you're going to discover your own version of happiness. This is your reminder that the things you want in life are valid. The way you want to love and be loved is valid. The dreams you have are valid. The goals you have are valid. Your healing is valid. Your happiness is valid. You have so much potential within you. You are capable of so much. And I am sorry that the world at times has tried to convince you otherwise. But you are going to do great things. You are going to become the person you are working towards. You are going to look back on the moments you ever doubted your future, or your happiness, or your heart, and you are going to be so glad that you kept going. I am proud of who you are becoming, and you should be too. Keep going. Type, I am anchored within to affirm. God says, even at your best, you will not be good enough for someone who does not have the capacity or the will to love you. And while there is a very human part in each and every soul that leaps towards needing to prove ourselves, to care more, to try harder just to demonstrate our worth, at the end of the day, if another human being does not see the value that is pinned and blooming within you, it doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter how hard you fight for someone who isn't fighting for you. It doesn't matter how deeply you show up for someone who isn't showing up for you. It doesn't matter because those souls don't actually see you. If they did, they would respect you because you deserve to be respected. They would value you because you deserve to be valued. They would honor your heart. They would protect it. Don't ever forget that the right people will choose you. They will see you. They will dive into the depth of you. And you will never have to force those connections. You will feel at peace. You will always be good enough for them. Anything else is not for you. Type yes to affirm. God says, when it comes down to it, I think if any of us are going to make it, we simply just have to believe. We have to believe in the power of the small things, in the comfort of a cup of coffee, in the calming, melted hues of a sunrise, in hearing our mother's voice on the other end of the phone after a long day. We have to believe that we can overcome whatever weight life ropes to our spines, whatever circumstances, our choices, or our shortcomings throw our way. We have to believe in love. We have to believe that we are worthy of it, that we are deserving of being Cho. Sen, despite the insecurity or the flaws or the mistakes. We have to believe in our ability to take care of the people we care about. We have to believe that we are enough for them. We have to believe that we have permission to be whomever the hell we want to be, that we have the capacity to be truly and deeply happy. We have to believe that we aren't alone, that people see us for who we are and what we have the potential to be. If we're going to make it, we have to believe that we are growing. We have to believe that we are meant to be here. Type yes if you feel this. God says today, sometimes the root of feeling not good enough comes from holding yourself to someone else's ideal rather than your own. Remember that you are the only person who gets to decide if you are good enough in this world. You are the only person qualified enough to determine your value. Please do not put your happiness or your self-love or your belief into the hands of other people and their validation or understanding of you. Do not make it contingent on their acceptance of you or their willingness to love you or care for you or choose you. All you have to focus on is building the kind of life that is yours and yours alone. All you have to do is focus on building yourself into the kind of person you are proud of. You are a direct reflection of your worthiness here. Nothing can externally dictate that. Nothing has that power unless you give that power of yours away. Don't give that power away. Make yourself happy on your own terms. Type, I believe in myself to affirm. Subscribe our channel if you love God. Universe message today. The universe gave up celestial pieces of itself to craft you. So much had to conspire in order for you to be here. So be here. Be here and be exactly who you want to be. Create the art you want to create. Speak your heart into existence. Bloom where you are planted. Dig and dig and dig into the core of your passion and hold on to whatever ignites something inside of you. Hold on to whatever stirs your soul. Get to know yourself and own it. Never apologize for the way your heart beats against your chest. Never apologize for taking up space. Just be here. Just be here and remember, you were bred from the crashing and folding of the universe into itself. Life may be messy, but you were born from a chaos that existed between stars. The same energy flows through you. Turn it into art. Turn it into strength. Turn it into beauty, like it turned itself into you. 2. No one will ever fully be able to understand the internal battles you had to endure just to heal, just to grow, just to make it here today. Be proud of the way you fought to save yourself. Be proud of the way you survived. 3. Stay open. Please just stay open, because when you close yourself off to potential hurt, you also close yourself off to potential awe, potential joy. When you assume that you will never be seen and accepted for who you truly are, you rob yourself of the opportunity to be known, to be surprised by those who will show up in your life and hold your heart the way you have always hoped for it to be held. Yes, being vulnerable may hurt you, but it may heal you. There is always that risk, but you are here to risk your heart. So risk it, because there are situations and human beings in this world of billions that will meet you where you are, that will make you aware of just how beautiful it is to be fully open and seen and unafraid of falling. There are moments you're going to connect with, small and intense and deeply special moments that will stick to your bones and remind you why you tried, why you took the chance. And it is up to you to tuck those moments into yourself for safekeeping. It is up to you to always believe in that beauty, because this world will never be void of dark. But that just means there will also always be light. Type "I embody love" to affirm. God message today: seriously, be strong and know when enough is enough. Take your stand, speak up, and refuse to let others hurt you. Throughout your lifetime, some people will discredit you, disrespect you, and treat you poorly for no apparent reason at all. Don't consume yourself with trying to change them or win their approval. And don't make any space in your heart to hate them. You don't have control over what others think about you, but you do have control over how you decide to internalize their opinions. Leave them to their own judgments. Let people love you for who you are and not for who they want you to be. Or let them walk away if they choose. They can't harm you either way. It's their understanding that is faulty, not yours. Angel says, you haven't messed anything up. You haven't taken the wrong path. You haven't sabotaged your destiny. You're living it. All that you've endured was and still is a part of the master plan. Your impatience is a sign of your spirit drifting away. Reel it back in. At times like this, when your soul feels tired, gratitude is the best antidote to turn to. At times like this, when your heart feels lost, faith is how you'll find your way back. At times like this, when your mind is going off in different directions, stillness is the only answer to your questions. You're being prepared for something grand. That's why your soul has been put through one test after another. Raise your head to the sky and thank the universe for the blessing that's coming. Your time in the dark is ending. A new chapter filled with light, love, and abundance is about to begin. Type Amen if you believe. God says today, all you can do is your best. Some days doing your best is getting out of bed. Other days it could be running a marathon. Doing your best isn't always going to look the same, and it isn't always about giving things your all. Sometimes it is just giving what you can and doing what you're able to do right now. That is all that is needed. Just do your best. Give up measuring your success or failure in results too. Measure your success by whether or not you're currently doing your best and giving things your best effort, and whether or not you're currently doing that which you know that you are capable of doing now. Your best is always better than nothing at all. Universe says there is more waiting for you just around the corner. Even if what you are going through right now doesn't make any sense for you at the moment, trust that it is all part of the grand divine plan, and not a single experience in your life is wasted. Everything is interconnected. Everything is for your highest good. There are no coincidences, only synchronicity. Trust divine order and divine right timing, and stay on your highest path. All is well. Type, I believe in myself, to affirm. Angel's message for you today. Angel number 44 is the message from your angels about serving your life purpose with hard work and determination. Angel number 44 is urging to lay a solid foundation for your works right from the beginning. When the foundation will be strong, then the structure of your life will be huge and large. Angel number 44 is a secret message that you are about to achieve the fruits of your hard works so far. Just keep toiling hard with faith. You are gifted with unique talents and gifts which are inevitable to succeed. It is your responsibility to use them for your own growth and to assist others. Type, I embrace my power to affirm. God message today, it's important to set clear and healthy boundaries as an empath in a narcissistic or emotionally unintelligent world. This is because when you see someone suffering or problems, you don't have to make them your own and carry emotional or mental weight of what's not yours. You're not responsible for others, and they aren't responsible for you. You don't owe anything to anyone, and they don't owe anything to you. The only person you can truly help and have control over is yourself. If you don't discern, be mindful of your energy, you may ending up living in the minds and bodies of others and feel Let go what's not yours. Realizing this will save you from draining your energy. Type, I am anchored within to affirm. Universe message, leave the past where it belongs. It has nothing new to offer you. We spend so much time worrying over past issues or mistakes that we forget to enjoy the present moment and everything it has to offer us. There will never be another today, so make it count. Let the past go. You don't live there anymore. Instead, focus on creating the future that you truly deserve. Isn't it about tea? Type 6363 if you are ready. God says, sooner or later, you'll realize just how empty those words are, and when you want something more, something real, you will find the courage to detach from anything or anyone incapable of feeding you something meaningful, something true. And I hate the fact that your fear of loneliness has somehow kept you in a relationship with someone who makes you feel lonely. You are deserving of all the things you wanted before you settled for someone who will never deserve you. There is still a chance for you to be truly loved, but you have to find in it your heart to reinvest your love back into yourself. It's time to leave. It's time to walk away. It is time to free yourself from this prison disguised as a relationship. I just want you to be happy. Today's message: not everyone has to like you. In fact, being disliked by some people is a sign of a healthy relationship with yourself. It means that you are being your authentic self without adjusting your behavior or personality to match everyone's taste. It is completely normal for your personality not to be to everyone's liking, just the same way you don't like certain behaviors and people. The quality of your life isn't determined by your popularity, but by your ability to form meaningful connections with the people that love you for who you are. Type yes if you're ready. And share this video with 3 people who trust God. Universe message today: please give up trying to explain yourself to everyone. Not everyone is going to, or even wants to, understand or get you, or understand what you do or what you like, and that's perfectly okay. You don't need to be understood by anyone. Only an ego seeks and needs to be understood, respected, or admired. Not everyone needs to understand or respect your decisions or your choices either. Don't fall into the trap of believing that you have to justify yourself either, especially justifying any decision that serves your greater good. You don't owe anyone an explanation. If they ask for one, just summarize it in a simple sentence, such as, "It no longer serves me," or "I'm choosing me." There should be no guilt in choosing to empower yourself or making decisions that support who you're becoming. Type amen if you believe this. Universe message: this message is appearing to you today for a greater reason and purpose. It is simply a reminder from your guardian angels and spirit guides. They want to remind you that no matter what you may face, they will continue to stay by your side. You won't have to face any of this on your own. You're not alone. They will be supporting, encouraging, guiding, and uplifting you every single step of the way. Whether you believe it or not, they have been walking with you, silently holding your hand throughout it all, placing their hands on your shoulders, gently guiding you forward. You will get through this time in your life and emerge from it better and stronger than ever before. To support our channel, please subscribe our channel and turn on bell notification.